getting ready to do some level 3 and 4 technique training. Now you're gonna find a wall if you have a ballet bar, something along the lines, a chair, but something that's not gonna pull away. Okay, so we're gonna be working the extensions through the leg and your back flexibility. So she's gonna tendu her right foot in front. Now she's gonna brush it back, bent, coming up to or past her head. So she's gonna brush with force and push, lift, good. Making sure these hips stay nice and steady and push, good. And lift, push, good. Kick yourself on that one. 2 more. Lift, good. And the last one, push. Don't forget to do your other side after this. But then we're gonna switch her to a straight leg. Okay, so that leg's straight. And she's gonna push back, nice and straight, beautiful. Arching back, trying to look at that foot. Push, so lift, good, nice and straight. Lift, making sure those hips stay squared. Lift, 2 more. Lift, and last one, lift. But moving on to our turning technique. So, Bella, I'm gonna have her prep here. So hips are nice and squared. If you can see, her shoulders are already directly over those ribs, and then the ribs are directly over those hips. You have to make sure that this is correct and that when you're turning. If you're turning like this, you're gonna fall directly out if you're turned to the back. If you're turning here, you're falling to the front, side to side as well. The more that you have this stacked, the better it's going to be. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna have Bella pop it up to a passe and releve hold. Okay, so make sure that your hips aren't swiveling all around, right? We're gonna pull her up, and I'm purposefully throwing her off too to make it harder for her. So I'm gonna let go, hip checker, okay? Now I'm gonna push her higher up on this releve, okay? Now immediately when we push up higher to this releve, hips tend to go forward. So you have to correct and pull it back up, okay? So she's gonna press down through her shoulders and make sure that her ribs are still connected over her hips, okay? And hold, and relax. Okay, so making sure that you have those things in alignment. Highest releve, passe connected, shoulders, ribs, and hips squared. Okay, so now we're gonna pull it up to a block. If you don't have a block at home, that's okay. Use a book, use a stair, carefully use a stair. Anything that you can use that's flat and hard would be good to use. Okay, so we're gonna put her whole foot on this block here. Okay, now for the first one, we're not gonna come to releve yet. She's just gonna push all the way down and connect that. So what I want to focus on is pushing into the supporting leg. The more you're pushing here, you can focus on what you're turning. So you need to make sure that this is still engaged and you're here. Okay, now I'm going to have her press into releve. Good. And squeeze. Now, that's okay because you're on the block, this is squishier, which is going to make it 10 times harder. So this is really testing your balance to make sure that you're in alignment. It's okay if you fall off. Most people do, okay? So now, I'm gonna have her prep on it. So she's gonna push all the way down and start onto a releve, squeezing, 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 and go back to the prep. And push all the way up through the supporting leg, push. Good, that's okay. And push, and down. Now, as you can see, she's having trouble balancing. So what's happening is this isn't in alignment. So Bella, I want you to focus on those shoulders, ribs, and hips and really push it straight up through that supporting leg. And push. There you go, and back, and push. Nice, there it is. Beautiful. So once you get that, that's when you know that your core is fully engaged and you're ready to really start. Okay, so now we're ready to keep turning here. Okay, so we're gonna start easy doubles, level 3 and 4, piece of cake. No big deal. So you're gonna make sure that you have a solid prep here, making sure again that your shoulders, ribs, and hips are a straight line. Okay, now we're gonna start just a double, landing on a releve, land nice and easy here, okay? So she's gonna prep, double, land easy. Good, so piece of cake, right? So now we're gonna bump it up. So let's see that triple, nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, land, beautiful. And relax, continue it moving. Now we're gonna move on to the quad, nice and easy. And lift, 2, 3, 4, land. Yep, so when you bobble, what do you need to correct here? You need to make sure that you're pushing all the way down through that supporting leg, pressing those shoulders down, and again, shoulders, ribs, and hips. So let's do that quad one more time. And lift. There we go, beautiful. Okay, so nice and easy, 5. Okay, however, you do not want to move up in pirouettes if you continue to bobble. So if she would have kept bobbling for her quad, we wouldn't want to move her up. We want to do what's consistent for your body so we prevent injury. Okay, so let's bump it up to 5. And stack those ribs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Nice. Now, did you notice that as soon as she stacked her ribs there, beautiful turn. So keep thinking about those ribs. Okay, so lastly, we're just gonna do jumps that you have room for. If you have if you have room to do leaps all across your floor or your house, do it. But if you don't, we're gonna do some stationary jumps here that you can do at home to really work on training those hips and those legs to get it up as high as you can. So we're gonna start with the ring jump here. So Bella's gonna prep, she's gonna jump together. Now from here, her arms are gonna shoot up, okay? The leg that's in front is gonna make sure to go forcefully up. This leg is vital. If you do not push off of this leg, your jump is not gonna get any higher. You have to forcefully push that up the floor. Now, her back leg is gonna shoot up, okay? Now from here, she's lifting, pushing down through her shoulders and arching, trying to go back as far as she can to her head. So we're just gonna do 2 of these, but you get the hint, you can do more or whatever's right for you. So she's gonna prep and up, good. Now she's gonna do it one more time, really lifting and up, beautiful. Okay, now from here, we're gonna see a pretty angel jump. So when she does an angel jump, she's again gonna focus on that front leg. Okay, so her front leg's gonna force, her arms are gonna come up, and her back leg is going to kick back. So this one, your chest is gonna open to the front, but your body and your hips are to the corner. So she's gonna prep and lift, beautiful. And one more, and lift, good. Now if you have room to do split leaps, off centers, calypsos, center leaps, whole 9 yards, that would be great. If you don't, you can do one more trick for your jump training. So she's gonna go out to a wide second. Now from here, she's gonna plie and shoot just her legs out. She's not looking for a height here, she's looking for leg strength. So she's gonna go here and shoot her legs out. Good, and out, and out. 3 more, out, out, and out. Okay, so thank you, Bella, for helping us out. Make sure you're practicing at home because you don't wanna lose all the hard work that you put in all year.